Think about this for a moment. If all the power of a country is controlled by one person or one group, can we really call it a democracy? The answer is no. Democracy survives only when power is shared, and that is exactly what this chapter is all about. So, hello and welcome to Topper YT. Today's topic is power sharing, the first chapter of democratic politics. This chapter is not only important for exams, but also for understanding how democracy actually works in real life. Power sharing means the distribution of power among different organs of government, different levels of government, and different social groups. In a democracy, power should not be concentrated in the hands of a single person, group, or community. When power is shared, it helps in reducing conflicts, promotes political stability, and strengthens democracy. That is why power sharing is considered an essential feature of a democratic system. Let us now understand power sharing with the help of a real-life example, the case study of Belgium. Belgium is a small country in Europe, but it has a very diverse population. About 59% of the population speaks Dutch and lives in the northern region. Around 40% speak French and live in the southern region. 1% of the population speaks German. The capital city, Brussels, has a special situation where 80% of the people speak French and 20% speak Dutch. Because of this cultural and linguistic diversity, Belgium faced serious tensions between the Dutch-speaking and French-speaking communities. There was a fear that the country might break apart. To avoid conflict and ensure peace, the leaders of Belgium adopted a system of power, sharing, and accommodation. The Belgian government took several important steps to accommodate all communities. At the central level, the government was formed in such a way that both Dutch-speaking and French-speaking communities had equal representation. No single community could dominate the other. The state governments were given significant powers so that they could manage their own affairs. Apart from this, a special type of government called the community government was formed. This government was elected by people belonging to one language community and was responsible for cultural, educational, and language-related matters. In Brussels, a separate arrangement was made where both communities shared power equally. Because of these arrangements, Belgium successfully avoided civil war and became a stable and united country. This shows that power sharing and accommodation can help maintain peace in a diverse society. Now, let us move to another case study, Sri Lanka, which presents a completely different situation. Sri Lanka is an island nation in South Asia. The population of Sri Lanka consists of 74% Sinhalese, who form the majority community, and around 18% Tamils, who are the minority. The Tamils include Sri Lankan Tamils and Indian Tamils. After gaining independence in 1948, the Sri Lankan government adopted majoritarian policies. Majoritarianism means that the majority community uses its power to dominate the minority communities and ignores their interests. In Sri Lanka, the Sinhalese community used its majority to control the government. Several policies were introduced that favored the Sinhalese community. Sinhala was declared the only official language of the country. Preference was given to Sinhalese people in government jobs and educational institutions. Buddhism was given a special status. As a result, the Tamil community felt discriminated against and marginalized. These policies created anger and dissatisfaction among the Tamils. Protests turned into violence, and the country faced a long and devastating civil war. Thousands of people lost their lives, and the economy of Sri Lanka was badly affected. This case clearly shows that majoritarianism can destroy peace and unity in a country. Now, let us understand why power sharing is considered desirable. There are two main reasons for this. The first reason is the prudential or practical reason. Power sharing reduces the possibility of conflict between social groups. It ensures political stability and helps in the smooth functioning of democracy. Countries that share power are less likely to face violence and internal conflicts. The second reason is the moral reason. Power sharing is the spirit of democracy. In a true democracy, people have the right to participate in decision-making. Power sharing respects equality and gives dignity to all citizens. It ensures that no group is excluded from governance. Finally, let us discuss the forms of power sharing. The first form is horizontal distribution of power. In this system, power is shared among different organs of government, such as the legislature, executive, and judiciary. Each organ checks the power of the other, which prevents misuse of authority. The second form is vertical distribution of power. Here, power is shared among different levels of government, such as the central government, state government, and local government. This system allows decisions to be taken closer to the people. The third form of power sharing is among different social groups. This ensures representation of minorities, women, and marginalized communities in government. The community government in Belgium is an example of this form. The fourth form of power sharing is among political parties. When no single party gets a clear majority, coalition governments are formed. Opposition parties also play an important role by questioning the government and keeping it accountable. So, power sharing is the foundation of democracy. Belgium succeeded because it respected diversity and shared power, while Sri Lanka suffered due to majoritarianism. Power sharing is both practical and morally necessary for a democratic country. If you found this video helpful, like it, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Topper YT, and see you in the next video.